Welcome back to Voice of the Journey. Today marks our 15th episode. I want to take this moment to reflect on my journey and share what my 15-year-old self would think about where I am now, at 26. First huge change is that I don't drink anymore. And yes, I might have a drink or two on occasion, but I don't get wasted anymore. And it's been like this for quite a while now. I remember being 15 and constantly looking for ways to get drunk. It was like a mission. Why? I'm not really sure. Maybe it was the thrill, maybe the rebellion. I even remember talking with friends about wanting to get wasted with my future kid if I ever had one. It was a crazy mindset. At 15, every birthday party or social gathering was just an excuse to get drunk. The goal was always to get as wasted as possible without getting caught by my parents. They weren't strict, but they definitely didn't want their kid getting wasted every single weekend. I started drinking at 14, tried edibles that year too, and then started smoking weed occasionally the next year. I don't know what the motivation was, but it was fun, no lie. But looking back, I wonder why we all rush to grow up so fast, to do whatever we want. Now at 26, my perspective on kids drinking at an early age has completely shifted. I know alcohol is bad for you, no matter your age, but as a teenager, I wouldn't have listened to anyone telling me that. Even if a specialist had sat down and explained how alcohol was harming my brain and body, I probably would have gotten drunk right after that conversation. People often destroy their health a couple of times a week without a second thought. And one thing I've learned is that you don't have to destroy your body to recover it. I'd rather not drink and not cause the damage in the first place. My dad has been a great example for me. He's never drunk alcohol. And it's not because he was an alcoholic at some point and now he's sober, but simply because he never liked it. He's 66 now, active, healthy, and never overweight. And I had this living proof in front of me all these years, showing that it's okay not to drink or smoke. I want to be like that. I want to live a healthy life without the need for alcohol or smoking. And I'm not saying I was an alcoholic, but I would get wasted occasionally, and I don't want that for myself anymore. I've never smoked because I never liked it, and I truly believe no one really likes smoking. It's an acquired taste, I guess. People do it to fit in or as an escape from reality, but I'd rather work out, journal, or find other healthy ways to cope. I really don't want to impose my lifestyle on anyone. I just want to share what works for me. I've had my struggles with addictions like porn and found my way out of it. It's possible to change, and if you've never had an addiction, keep it that way. It's not worth the pain. I've been influenced by people like Andrew Huberman and Wendy Suzuki who've talked about the damaging effects of alcohol and smoking on the brain. Once I learned how these substances harm the blood-brain barrier, I couldn't unlearn it. Imagine like your brain is a beautiful garden full of flowers, plants, and trees that need to be protected. The blood-brain barrier, or BBB, is like a special fence around the garden that keeps harmful things out and lets in only what's good for the plants. Alcohol is like a sneaky weed that can slip through the fence and get into the garden. Once inside, alcohol can harm the plants by making them wilt, grow poorly, or even die. If too many weeds get in over time, they can take over the garden, making it look messy and unhealthy. Now let's talk about smoking. When you smoke, the nicotine in the smoke is like a pest that can also get through the fence. And once inside the garden again, the pests can damage the plants, making them weak and sick. Over time, these pests can cause serious harm to the garden, leading to big problems like plant disease and decay. Both drinking and smoking might seem harmless at first, but they can cause big problems for your brain. They can damage your brain's plants, making it harder to think and learn, and they can hurt your body, leading to diseases and other health issues. And this is a discussion I have with myself often, because my close ones seem not to understand this. And I wish they could learn about it to stop damaging their brains just for the sake of having fun. It's not worth it. But who am I to change their behavior? And that's okay. At least the one life that I can't control is the one I have, my life. And so I'll focus on that. Once I found out about how alcohol and smoking easily pass through the blood-brain barrier and damage our brains, I became more conscious of my habits. I highly recommend checking out Wendy's episode on the Diary of a CEO, where she brought a real human brain. Seeing Stephen hold a brain and talk about its importance was eye-opening. It made me realize how precious our brains are and how much we need to protect them. Think about your brain as this amazing, fragile organ. It holds your memories, your dreams, fears, and everything that makes you, you. If I were to hold my brain in my hands, I wouldn't want anything to damage it. I wouldn't let anyone touch it. So why would I not take care of it? And yes, I might harm it unknowingly, but I consciously try to protect it through sleep, water, exercise, sunlight, avoiding alcohol and smoking, and also staying away from secondhand smoke. I'll keep looking for ways to protect my brain because why wouldn't I? It's fascinating to think of it as an amazing tool that I don't want to lose. I won't have another one. I can't order another one on Amazon. I can't take it for granted. I don't know much about the microbiome yet, but I'm eager to learn because it's another crucial aspect of our health. At the end of the day, I believe there are many ways to enjoy life without external substances that harm our well-being. It's not a religious belief or a way to say I'm different. Fuck that. I just want to live a healthy, happy life for as long as I can. I want to enjoy those I love, and I want them to enjoy me too. So what would my 15-year-old self think about me now? Honestly, he'd probably think, wow, what a fucking annoying adult I've become. But after giving it a second thought, he'd feel proud and relieved. I don't have all the answers, and I don't know if I'll live a healthy life forever. But he'd see that changing my behavior and taking action towards a healthier life has allowed me to play soccer again. Recovering from a tough injury and regaining my stamina and fitness would surprise him. I'm more active now than I was back then. Ultimately, both being healthy and unhealthy are hard. Being in shape or being fat, both are hard. So choose your heart. This is my heart, and I'm happy with it. Thanks for listening. And remember, your brain and body are the only ones you have. So take care of them. Yo soy Bruno, and I'll see you in the next one.